everybody, K-Stream Shinies here, and today we are back with another episode of Legends Arceus. Let's go talk to Commando. So, Warden Melly believes that the frenzies of these Pokemon are some sort of trials set by Almighty Sinnoh. We cannot know if that's the case or not, but it does beg the question, why ever would this Almighty Sinnoh drive the nobles to frenzy? Is it angered by something, or does it seek to drive a wedge between people and Pokemon? Well, far be from us humans to fathom the thoughts of Pokemon. And what is a space-time rift anyway? What caused it to open? But you must be tired. Go on then to the Wallflower. Get some rest while you can. I've instructed Benny to prepare you his finest potato mochi. Dinner's on Commando tonight. Eat your fill. What an enticing aroma. My appetite just went through the roof. This is a generous for the boss. Well, I've heard talk about our progress surveying Pokemon has made gathering ingredients a less onerous or at least less dangerous task. We can talk about how you've gone from being somebody. We can talk about how you've gone from being some nobody from nowhere to basically the hero of Hisui. Indeed, taking on such perilous duties has earned you a great deal of trust, Katie. It's like I always say, behavior is a mirror that reflects one's true nature. You let your actions do the speaking for you, Katie, and the message is clear as day. It doesn't matter one hit where you come from. You're part of the Survey Corps and Jubilife Village now. Isn't it nice getting up early? Is it? It's not as if getting up early changes what you do with the day. Yes, it does. It opens up possibilities such as responding to Commando's invitation. Today is a timely manner. I got the same invitation. I had to wake up even earlier than you to run all the way here for it. Come on, no need to be groused so much over a nice light little early wake up. Are you coming too? I'm sure we can all guess what the Commander wants with us. Yes, do come. Galaxy Hall is quite close anyway. You've now quelled the frenzy of 4 nobles. It wasn't easy. When word of these frenzies arrived from all over Hisui, I feared what would become of us. But here we are already prepping to quell the final noble. Woohoo! Yeah, who would have dreamed some stranger who tumbled out of the sky would be our salvation. Life never does stop surprising you. Are you jealous? The only lord left to be quelled is Avalugg, which lives in the Albester Islands. He is also the largest of the nobles according to what Irida told me. Your mission is to quell Avalugg, the final lord, and perhaps in doing so we may trigger some change in the space-time rift as well. Noted. Avalugg may be the Pearl Clan's noble, but my clan and the Galaxy team will have to step up to resolve this too for the sake of a brighter future. Then let us all meet in the cold reaches of the Albester Islands until then. Alright. Sounds like a game plan. No matter how many of these frenzied Pokemon you may quell, the fact remains that you are a stranger to our world. No small number of people will regard you with the suspicion and distrust. The most you can hope for is to gain the trust of as many as possible, and do that, you must prove yourself through your actions. Alrighty. Yeah! Ah! What happened? A Wurmple! You're so cute! Abra, teleport the Wurmple outside at once. It literally fell out of its freaking chair. Big baby. Ahem. So you're to survey the Albester Islands next. This is the most treacherous climb this is the most treacherous climb you'll face in all of Hisui. If you intend to go, show me you're equal to the challenge by earning your 5th star. Alright. Witness Pokemon using moves in various styles, catch Pokemon at different times, complete such research tasks to raise your rank, and add it with any requests that might be found on the professor's blackboard. Okay. Will we make it? 130, 100. Oh! We made it! Yes! We literally have enough for the 5th ranking! Yes! Splendidous results. I dare say you've earned yourself a promotion to the next rank. Best report to Captain Cylon A. I'd get right on that if I were you! So what would you like to do now? I would like to return to the village. Yes! Victory is mine! Alright, let's go to the 5th ranking real quick. Yes, I got to the 5th star, broskies. Darn tootin'. You have made some progress. It seems you have earned yourself a star. Yes! Yes! Look at those 5 stars from blood, sweat, and tears. With this, you have officially attained the rank of the 5th star in the Galaxy Expedition team. You can now use Wing Balls. Pokemon of up to level 65 will obey your orders and reliability in battle. The rewards you earn for your survey reports will be more generous now too. Have this as well. It's a further recipe you'll need for crafting. You've attained a recipe for crafting Wing Balls. Yes! Continue to dedicate yourself to completing the Pokedex if you hope to rise higher in the ranks. Oh yeah! It would not be the exaggeration to say that you might be the only one among the survey corps I can ask with surveying the Alabaster Islands. You know your orders, see your mission through. What's up, my dudes? Leventon. So we're to make for the Alabaster Islands. That's right. I see. Of course, I'm all too aware of the injuries done to some of our own good people because of the frenzies of the other nobles. There seemed little choice but to intervene. But this Avalugg out in the Alabaster Islands has informed us soul as I hear it. Does it really behoove to us to go out of our way to subdue him? If Avalugg's as huge and as strong as they say, there's a good chance he could start an avalanche. Avalanches don't require any Pokemon's help. They occur perfectly well on their own, you know. I confess I still have my doubts whether we should even be getting involved in this case. No damage has been done so far, but if we send Katie out there, we'll be putting her in danger of real harm. But people say the frenzies make the nobles suffer, right? So wouldn't it be a kindness for us to quell the Lord? There's simply so much we don't yet understand when it comes to noble Pokemon. We don't know whether their frenzies truly are causing them to suffer, nor do we know why they enter these states in the first place, or if this is all connected to somehow to the space-time rift. What is it, I wonder, that the commander hopes will come about from our quelling the nobles, or indeed from surveying any of the Pokemon of this land? Was it he hopes to achieve? A way to coexist. I certainly hope so. The goal of my research is to help build a future where everyone gets along with Pokemon. Professor. Nothing to bother yourselves about. Doubtless, I'm just being a silly sausage. You've got a mission to carry out, haven't you, Katie? Then we will support you in it. How about I offer my support by giving you another shot at honing your battle skills? I'm gonna win. You know it. Yeah, but I'm still glad to get that to battle you. I owe you, you know. If you hadn't tumbled down to us, I might never have learned to battle alongside Pikachu. Good luck on your mission to the Icelands. This sounds like it'll be a perilous one, dealing with a huge Pokemon like Avalugg. As for me, I'll set off for the Alabaster Islands see you here, my girl. Alrighty. Sounds good. Let us go to the Alabaster Islands. Wow, pretty. Beautiful. Very pretty. My world. My word, it's rather chilly here, isn't it? Glad to see you made it safe and sound in any case. Very few venture to these alabaster islands, apart from Tao and Hugh, leading the Odd Supply Corps excursion to gather materials. But the Survey Corps, of course, must go anywhere that Pokemon are found. From what I gather, Ice Peak Arena, where you'll find Avalugg, is rather far off, I'm afraid. Doubtless, this mission to tackle Avalugg will be another dangerous one. Learn all that you can from Errata and Adamant to try to keep yourself safe. Noted. Katie, brisk out here, isn't it? It is. How aren't you freezing? Freezing, I'm practically sweating. If you think this is bad, just wait, this is nothing compared to where we're headed. Oh? You know, I'm beginning to think the problem between us isn't a Diamond Clan thing or a Pearl Clan thing, it's just a you and me thing. We'll never see eye to eye on anything, will we? Oof, the sus. I don't see how we could as long as you and your clan cling to your vision of an almighty Sinnoh that reigns over time. Forgive my bluntness, but if such a being even does exist, it's certainly not almighty Sinnoh. Oof. Yes, you believe what you want, just tell us where we have to go. We're headed to see my teacher, and he's only ever found in one place. Which is... You're talking about the Garrick fellow, right? Where do we find him? At Avalugg's Legacy, obviously. Where else but a great mass of ice could I have meant what I said? We'd be heading somewhere even colder. Where else, indeed? Ready to go, Katie? Noted. Ready, Freddy? Sure. Stomp off without me. This is why I can't stand people who only care about the weather time as passing them by. See you at Avalugg's Legacy, Katie. Take care on your way. Bye! Hey! How's it going? Adamant, well, that was a real slog. That was a real slog fighting through those miserable icy winds to reach this desolate bit of nowhere. Well done, us. Well, this gentleman's Avalugg's warden and my most honorable teacher, Garrick. So show some respect, Adamant. Let's begin with some proper introductions. I am Garrick. I serve as one of the Pearl Clan's wardens. And you must be Katie, right? Or of the Galaxy team? Answer me this, would you, on what grounds would you come here seeking to quell Lord Avalugg? He is in a frenzy. I thought at least my next question, what is wrong with him being frenzied? It causes some trouble. Then I have another question, setting aside my orders, what does your heart tell you to do? To quell his frenzy. Our mighty lord of the Tundra, Avalugg, has done nothing to trouble any person or Pokemon. Sir, please try to keep your cool. For now, indeed, Avalugg's causing no trouble, but aren't we also duty-bound to free our people from living in fear of such a colossal Pokemon might begin to wreak havoc at any moment? We are, but that's certainly some logic to that, but if that is what you hope to accomplish, then we must judge whether this child is up to the task. Who cares about the grandstanding? Let's get to battling. Alright, let's start. Bring it. My musculature is as hard, unyielding as ice. Think you can break through? Yes. Outstanding. I'm tough as an iceberg, but you smashed me through and through. I suppose you all can get on with it now. This one's alright. Thank you, sir. Some may still have their doubts about a stranger like Katie, but I'll vouch for her. Then if you insist on quelling Avalugg's frenzy, you'll want to claim some of that eternal ice. He likes and brings it to my lord's seats. Good luck. Eternal ice, is it for that you'll have to be able to fly, which means you need bravery. Long story short, you've got to seek out a young lady named Sabi. Tell the long story long. You're not saving my time if we waste it puzzling out what you mean. Isn't Avalugg one of the Pearl Clan's lords? It seems a bit odd for me to do the talking. But fine, listen up. This internal ice stuff can be found atop Avalugg's Legacy here. But to get there, you'll need my clan's help. Not even Sneaselord can climb this surface, let alone a person like you or me. You're going to have to approach by air with bravery's help. Garrick once managed to climb nearly to the top of Avalugg's Legacy, I'll have you know. He says he made it within 6 feet of the top, might make right or at least height. And about Sabi, how do I put this? Even when she's not flying with bravery, she's got her head in the clouds. Well, you'll understand once you meet her. Head toward Snow Point Temple, and you'll probably come across her sooner or later. What? Sabi. Adorable. My clairvoyance told me that I'd lead you on a chase. Think you can reach me? I see what you meant about Sabi, but why would she be up there? Seems you better focus on pursuing Gord and Sabi and let me focus on my workout while I still can. Hello, my name's Sabi. Nice to meet you, Katie. Same to you. I've heard about you. You're super talented, right? I bet you're going to be fun to play with. I know why you're here too. You want Bravery's help so you can quell Avalok's frenzy, don't you? Well, you'll get it. If you can catch me first. Let's go, Bravery. Okay. Katie! You made it all the way up here in this cold, but the question is, did you catch me or did I let myself get caught? Oh, and one more thing. Am I even really clairvoyant? You might be. No one but me could really know, right? Anyways, the challenge continues. The next stop of our merry chase is Snow Point Temple. But the real question here is, am I really having fun playing with you or am I bored? Let's go, Bravery. Whee! Boom. Hi again, Katie. It's nice having someone new out here to play with safety in numbers or something like that. Anyways, here's Snow Point Temple. I've opened the front door for you. Just a little more chasing left for you to do. But the real question here is, am I really having fun playing with you or am I bored? Well, bye. I heard about Warden Sabi said, if you have Warden Sabi's approval to enter, then by all means do so. But be warned, those who cannot solve the temple's puzzle won't go very far within. I've heard that the trick to pay attention to which way the stone statues are looking. Come to think of it, I believe the statues have some sort of patterns on their chest too. Sabi, I guess I've been caught, so we're nearly done. That's no fun. Hey, remember my clairvoyance? It showed me something else. I saw you flying with bravery. Do you think that'll come to pass? I'll make sure it does. Well, however the future turns out, flying with bravery isn't easy. If you really want to be able to fly high in the sky, prove to me you're strong enough. Deal. Gonna take us on? Yep. Bet. Now get ready, because here comes Rhyperior, Magmortar, Electivire, and all three of them go. Oh, we're gonna go out all three at once. Okay. 3-on-1? Do I get 3 Pokemon sent out? No, of course not. That's not fair. That was a hard fight. I honestly thought I was gonna lose. I thought she had me. Well, you caught us and you beat us. You've won all our games so far. But Bravery still wants to get to know you even better. Up the roof we go. I can't, like... I don't want to battle. Wow, that looks cool. Bravery. Walk, walk! Alright, Bravery, why not test out Katie's strength for yourself? Oh, it is gonna make me battle them. Okay, cool. Grr, I can't believe Bravery lost. But that's that. Thanks for playing with me. Guess I'll head home now. Bye. Bye. Hey. I was kidding. Play along with me on your flute. Do you like that tune? Yeah. Bravery opened his heart and learned well the sound of your playing. That's cool. Yes. You received the sky plate from Bravery. That's so awesome. Thank you, Bravery. A sky plate, a stone tablet imbued with the essence of flight. When used on a certain Pokemon, it allows the Pokemon gain power to a flying type. Cool, cool, cool. Thanks, Sabi. Hey, sure, having Katie to fly around. This should be fun for Bravery. Yeah, I'm glad a world where people and Pokemon live and work together, huh? Add 'em in. Tell me, why do you think the lightning that comes from the rift would cause these frenzies? Do you think this is Almighty Sinnoh's anger, or do you think this is a trial to put it's putting to us? If it is a trial, if we prove ourselves worthy and well we quell the noble, calm Avalugg, then the rift really ought to close, right? Even if it's one who seems to be clearing this trial is a newcomer like you, not one of us who've been living here in Hisui for ages now. Are you jealous? How come you're playing all wise? I thought you weren't a big thinker, Adaman. Hush, Sabi, I can feel history on the move. Ooh, and as far as I can see, the one ushering in this new era is you. So if I stick with you someday, I might get to meet Almighty Sinnoh myself. This seems selfish. The question is, does listening to Adaman fascinate you or bore you to tears? Anyways, Katie, it's time for you to go soar with bravery. Alright. If you jump from way up here, bravery can take you gliding just about anywhere. Okay. But don't forget to get the eternal ice. That's why you needed bravery in the first place, right? Yes. Oh yeah, this would be pretty cool. Avalugg's legacy is down there. Now go get a feel for flying with bravery. When you're done soaring with the skies and want to land, just ask him to dive. Noted. You can now call bravery and glide through the air with him. With bravery, you can fly high into the sky, explore the different areas of Hisui from the air. You can summon bravery using the plus button wherever you may be. You can also press the A button if you're falling from some height to summon him in the flash. Noted. Let's investigate. Let's poke around these parts. Your arch phone is beeping. You obtained a piece of eternal ice. A type of ice beloved by the Lord of Tundra, Avalugg. This ice is said to be fragments of ancient Avalugg that lived long ago. Wah-wah. At last, this summit is conquered. And I see you made it too. Flew down to this place and obtained the eternal ice, did you? What drives that burning zeal of yours, I wonder? There you go, you gave Garrick the eternal ice. I do have to respect the effort you've put in. I may still have my own doubts weighing on my mind, but I will have the necessary preparations so that you can face my Lord Avalugg. Meet me at Ice Peak Arena. Alright. So, yes, sir. Now don't try to repeat the wondrous feat if you're about to see me perform. A tall leap like this can only be managed by highly toned bodies like mine. Okay. So we meet again. Hey, hey, hey! Get away from me, Machop. Why, if it isn't Katie? What's up, Bolo? What a pleasure finding a familiar face or any face in this far corner of Alabaster Icelands. I came to bring Garrick an order of sword caps, and he was more than willing to have a chat. What do you say? Interested in a bit of gossip? Absolutely. And why wouldn't you be? So Avalugg, yes, the fifth of Hisui's nobles. That he is, and you know what? He's an absolute beast. Well, yes, according to what I was told, not only does he barrage you with chunks of ice, he also fires off massive icicles, and he can cause sharp ice crystals to erupt from the ground below you. Doesn't that mean a bit too powerful to take on? What's more, apparently the Avalugg of old could be 100 feet tall. Doesn't that seem a bit too big to take on? Oh, you'll be alright. You just have to eat some sword caps, then give your training your all. Nothing better for building muscles than that. Onward now to the arena. Okay. A little scared, you guys. Yes, well, I did want to say the Avalugg, but perhaps I did, not the cost of my life. So I suppose my freezing digits and I will be off. Alright. So we are to quell Avalugg as you wish, and the strength of your feelings went out, or maybe your real strength comes from the way that you walk among both Pokemon and people. Well, I suppose I'd better get to work making some bombs using the eternal ice. I've heard that they are made with muscles like mine. It's only a moment's work. Alright, get to working. And there you have it. If you truly wish to quell Avalugg, then walk on, the path lies before you, but know that Avalugg will hurl chunks of ice at you without relent. You'll need to unravel dodging ability. I'm going. Whoa. Awfully dusty out here. Whoa. That's insane, man. How you doing? Whoa, that's so cool. Ah, that's sick. Go, 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 go. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Yes! Oh my god, we got it. Oh, we did it. That was so rough, Avalug. Oh, we did it, brother. That was rough. That was a rough one. Oh, finally. Booyah. Beautiful. How do you feel, Avalug? Do you feel better? Let's freaking go. Aww. So cool. You received the icicle plate from Avalug. A stone tablet imbued with the essence of ice when they used on a certain Pokemon allows the Pokemon to gain the power of the ice type. Garrick, sir, you needn't look so downcast. Aww. But seeing Almighty Sinnoh quelled and by such a slight child, a child that fell from the very sky, is this Katie girl some kind of monster in disguise? She is no monster. She's the one who risked her life without a second thought in order to quell our frenzied, suffering nobles. Katie! Garrick cares for the Pearl Clan with all his heart and believes in the Almighty Sinnoh just as deeply. So he has feared more than any of us that getting involved with the Diamond Clan and your Galaxy team could cause our people to flag in their devotion to Almighty Sinnoh. But that will change. Errata. I know your fears will change once you see what I've seen. Katie has much to teach us. She's shown us how we can overcome all manner of strife so long as our Pokemon are with us. She's made me want to help Glaceon realize greater strength as well and to see my whole world grow broader. Seems you've already changed, Errata. I knew you could pull that off, Katie. That's what's up! Let's go! Yeah! You quelled every last frenzied noble. So this is space-time rift going to start closing up now or what? There's a little way of knowing for sure, though the rift does seem perhaps a little smaller somehow. Let's hope so anyways. Well, with any luck, we'll settle down now. Although even if the rift does start spitting out more of that strange lightning, we should still be alright as long as we've got Katie. Indeed we should be. It's good to have her at our side. Aw, you know something, Errata? We may never agree on who's got it right about Almighty Sinnoh, but your Pearl Clan folk aren't all that bad in my book. Aw, yeah. What's gonna work? Teamwork. Look who's finally seen reason. Anyways, now that we've quelled the last noble, I say we pay grim old Commander Commando a visit and see if he'll finally crack a smile for us. Each of the Pokemon nobles became frenzied and now each of them has been quelled. We still have no explanation for why this calamity befell us, but I'm glad to see it's put to an end. And to think peace would be restored to Hisui by the hand of a mysterious rift-born helper. When tomorrow dawns, it will dawn on a world restored but to normalcy, as long as it lasts, and we'll be able to return to our normal lives. Go nourish yourself at the wallflower and allow yourself good long rest. Don't forget the Survey Corps' work is not over. It does not end until our people can live here in Hisui without fearing the Pokemon around us. Woo! Food! Thanks for the nice sizable helping of potato mochi, Benny, old chum. Oh, and if there's anything else that you'd recommend, by all means bring it out. Bye, Benny. Now that Avalug's quelled too, we can survey all over Hisui. I certainly had my reservations as to whether Avalug needed quelling, but if it means bringing calm to everyone, then I suppose we did the right thing. I hate to think that what kind of havoc the frenzied nobles could have wreaked if Katie never came to us. Still, even with all the nobles quelled, the rift doesn't come to closing, huh? Although, wait, if the rift were to disappear, would that mean Katie be stuck here? I guess so. Well, our little team is certainly very practiced at investigating things by now. We'll look into the matter and find a solution, I've no doubt. Even if we don't, you'll always have a home here in Jubilife Village, Katie. Okay, so we may not be going back. Now then, tomorrow's spoon upon us, and it'll be another hard day at work for the Survey Corps. Don't forget what we got our sights on, nothing less than a completed Pokedex. Alright, with you around, that Pokedex is as good as complete. Hey, how about I just tag along as your assistant? Actually, I won't be shiny hunting, so choose a crowd. Assistant, come now, Ray. Don't sell yourself short. You're a full-fledged member of the Survey Corps, too. Aw, well, sure, I guess I am. In any case, time for a hearty meal and heavy sleep. Yes, Ray, you keep telling yourself that. Woo! This is so cool! I really am just so emotional. This is a long time in coming. I don't know if he even mean to game yet or not. I think maybe. Is this it? It's crazy. Baku! Now who the heck did that? Whoa! So pretty. So pretty. This doesn't look good, Katie. Wow, this looks pretty cool to me. Ooh, troubling times. Some sort of dreadful energy seems to be pouring from the rift space-time. Now that entire sky has gone red. I've word from the commander. You're to report to his office at once. Okay. I gotta go see the commander now too, apparently. The way the sky has changed, it is ominous, very ominous indeed. What's this about, Commander? You did call us here to discuss the quelling of all the nobles, didn't you? That can wait. There is a more pressing concern here that must be addressed. The first strike of that strange lightning, the one that drove Cleaver into a frenzy, it struck the night that Katie fell from the sky, did it not? It only seems natural to think that the two events might be linked in some way. Who or what are you really, Katie? I don't really know. Brett, this fell into your world? Indeed. You came from the rift as did the lightning. You're connected to these frenzies, are you not? Did you think to gain our trust by quelling the frenzies you yourself brought about? And having gained our trust, what then? What is it that you're really after here? Aw, you're so mean, so harsh to, like, be talking to a kid like that. Hold on, Commander. There's nothing to suggest Katie has wronged us. Exactly. Besides, do you really think she's got the sort of force and power it takes to make all this happen? Let me ask you in turn, can you prove beyond a doubt that she is free from guilt? This person, the stranger, appeared out of the rift in space and time. Who here can guarantee she is who she says? Who here can guarantee she is to be trusted? But that's... No one can do that. You're asking us to prove a negative. How is anyone supposed to prove the absence of all doubt? Come on, let's be reasonable. What is Katie supposed to do then? Yeah, exactly. Like what, you want me to climb into the sky? She will be given the chance to investigate the latest disaster, but not as a member of the Galaxy team. She remains as a suspect unless she can clear her name. There are those in our village who cannot trust a stranger like you who fell from the sky, and so I must ask you to leave. You are no longer welcome in the Galaxy team. Consider yourself banished from this village until you can explain why these calamities keep befalling our good people. No, until you've restored our world to its rightful state and proven your innocence beyond doubt. What? Is that clear, Silent? Ew. Yes, sir. Wow. How can you act so heartless? Don't you believe in Katie? But I have not forgotten your deeds nor the unusual skills you have displayed. This is why I've chosen to let you walk out of here free rather than clap you in chains. Oh my gosh. You're to be expelled from the village? Seriously? Yeah. Orders are orders. We take it from here, ma'am. How rude. Understood. However, the decision was mine to accept this stranger as a member of the Survey Corps. It is only right that I should personally escort her from the village and to the Fieldlands camp. I'll come too. As I will naturally. I'll allow it. I'll mark you all down as bound for the Fieldlands camp. Safe travels. Alright. Wow. The gang's all here. I can't believe the boss would do this. You quelled all those nobles' frenzies under his own orders. Quite right. Moreover, even if you did happen to fall from the sky, this hardly gives you the power to turn it red. This is utterly intolerable, and I might add absolutely unscientific. As if a man of science, I must fight such illogical thinking tooth and nail. You must not. You will only cause Katie more pain if you are driven out as well for defending her. Aw, however, there are the others who might offer help. You've been an aid to both the Diamond Clan and the Pearl Clan. Of course, perhaps Adamant or Erida might take you in. Though I'm afraid they've both already returned to their respective settlements. I bet you could at least start by finding Lion at Grand Tree Arena. Not sure where me'd be, but if you'd want the Diamond Clan. Don't die alone out there, that's an order. I'll ensure you have all you need to complete the survey the commander has tasked you with. If I might offer my advice, in this life you will meet both admiration and abuse from others. How others choose to view you is a choice only they can make. You cannot make it for them. All that truly matters is that you hold firm to your own values. What? To Prelude Beach to complete the Pokedex? That dream simply won't come true without you. Leanne! What in the world did you do? Look at the size of that rift. If lightning starts pouring from it, all the Pokemon in Hisui could be thrown into a frenzy. The entire clan is in panic now. It wasn't just me. I should have known the only thing that should come from the rift was disaster. I need help. Help? Well, that's not exactly something I can do. It's not that I wouldn't like to help you, but I wouldn't put Erida in a difficult position. I truly do wish that I could repay you for quelling Cleaver's frenzy as you did, you must know that. But there's nothing I can alone do for you. Warden might be able to help you, though. She's a caring woman after all. You'll most likely find Mai at the Warren Bridge. I believe she's that's a very significant place for her. I'm certain there's someone in the vastness of Hisui. There is a place for you as well. Aww. That's rough. Y'all are so mean. Seek out Mai. Dang. Girl can't get a break. My, what a frightful sky. Such a disturbing sight would be enough to put anyone ill at ease. You don't know what brought this about, do you? I don't know. ... Yeah, girl. Do what you gotta do. I suppose it was too much to expect that you could already have an answer to all this. I'm sorry. I heard from our leader that what happened, you can return to the village of yours, can you? But I'm afraid the Diamond Clan cannot be the ones to save you. Dang. The Diamond Clan could end up at war with the Galaxy team if things went badly. I think you would regret that as much as anyone. The great White-Ear took a liking to you. I want to offer you my support, but forgive me, I cannot help you in this. Dang. Do not abandon me. Time to solve all things. And besides, you have to have a talent for making your own way in the world. I have no doubt you'll continue to find a path to walk. Wow. Dang. People are mean. Also beautiful. Wow. So pretty. Aw, my girl's so sad. Krr. Aw, Shinx. Will the Pokemon look after me? Oh my god. Adorable. That's so cute. Aw. My girl's so sad. Strange events seem to follow you wherever you go, don't they? Hey. Polo, found you at last, Katie. I've been looking all over for you, you know. What would I do if I were to lose one of my favorite customers? Aw, friendly face. Don't worry, I've already heard what happened. A good merchant knows well the importance of staying abreast of all the latest news. It seems you're in quite the pinch. No place for you among the Diamond Clan or the Pearl Clan. To say nothing of how poorly the Galaxy team has treated you. But not to worry, there are still corners of Hisui region where we can stash you away in secret. I know a spot that will be the perfect hideaway. Leave it all up to me. Aw, Volo. Aw, pretty. Here we are. Very pretty. I know. It's no palace, but you know the saying about beggars and choosers. I mean, I'm cool with it. Striking your work to come pester me again, even beneath a bleeding sky you can never change. Always a pleasure, Mistress Kogita. But I'm afraid I'm not here today to learn more of Hisui's myths and legends. No, Mistress, thank you, just Kogita, and this is... Why, Katie, this is the woman of the hour. She's the one who quelled the frenzy of all the Pokemon nobles, believe it or not. Ah, the poor wretch you spoke of, lost in time and space. Dear me, lost one, it seems I'll be able to fulfill my duty at long last, thanks to you. Lost one? Indeed, I am to guide you, lost one, for the task of preventing great disaster falls to you. The rift in space-time must be mended, lest time and space themselves be thrown out of balance. Ah, but come, you may enter my dear hideaway, there is much to behold. The space-time rift is said to be a portal to innumerable other dimensions. In other such realms far and further still from ours dwells almighty Sinnoh. The Diamonds Clan? The expanse from inquantity to eternity, and the expanse to all sides, above and below. Time traces the path we treated from here and now into the future. While spaces yawns all encompassingly surrounding us in every direction. You see, don't you, the two together, time and space, compress all creation, the universe. How can one claim that either is greater than the other as two clans do? You can't. Perhaps the truth is clearer to a wanderer such as you, one who knows other ages. Now listen to Lost One. Here's what you must do. Hisui holds 3 lakes of great importance, Lake Verity, Lake Valor, and Lake Exuti. Gosh, it's hard for me to pronounce. I'm sorry, guys. At each dwells a Pokemon said to embody one aspect of the mind. Complete the trials, each will set you and bear their gifts to the Shroud Runes. There you may receive a red chain with it. Perhaps you can bind the world together. Bind the world, do you say? You mean it's closed the rift? Kindly spare me your doubts, young man. I know the old words and what they bid us do. How true they are isn't mine to know. And regardless of their truth, I am bound to pass them on. How callous of my ancestors to leave their legends to their children without a thought for their hardship it would cause them. But here we are. You know your duty and you'll do it, won't you? Of course. There is nobility in knowing what must be done and seeing to it. Your ARC phone is beeping. You can see the locations of the 3 lakes marked on your ARC phone. Mistress Kogita's got a lovely workbench here, and if you need materials, I'd be glad to help. I'm always happy to do business with you. What about the pastures? That is a problem, isn't it? We shall do what about that, indeed. Abba, what was that cry? Have we lost a Pokemon as well as a lost child? Do see to it, please. How could I refuse you, ma'am? Off we go, Katie. Hello, it's an Abra. Where did you teleport it for him, little fellow? And it's got a letter addressed to you, Katie. That's cool. You took a letter. Look at the letter to Katie. You may use Pokemon as a go-between to access the pastures in Jubilife Village. I've also ensured that you'll be able to utilize our base camps without issues. I have every confidence in your ability as an Adept Survey Corps member to bring this bizarre situation under control promptly. Sincere, Silent. Survey Corps Captain, Galaxy Expedition Team. Good tidings from the letter, then. That's right. Now then, we're to visit the 3 lakes. It doesn't sound like an easy task, that's for sure. It would be wonderful to have a kind soul who might help us out. Quite the opportunist, aren't you, Volo? Such a consummate guild merchant. Errata! Admin, I've managed to reassure my people for now. The wardens are keeping a close eye on their nobles, too. Sometimes all's quiet for the moment, and so here we are. But still, we'll never get away with openly aiding you. If we were to undermine the commander's direct orders, relations would grow strained. Long story short, we want to help, but without drawing attention, so it'll just be one of us. Me or her, it's up to you. Though the answer should be obvious. I honestly kind of want to go admin. I kind of want to go admin, bro. Obviously, you'll choose me, right? Who gave you that celestial flute in the first place? That's right, the strapping young man. I love admin. Yeah, I choose you. I vibe way more with admin than I do with errata. So you can count on me. It's just, I feel better if he has my back over her. So then the leftover leader will. Leftover, I'm not someone's scraps. I will keep watch out on the commander. I imagine I'll hear something useful from him. Of course, of course. And the lucky chosen one comes with us to the lakes. We can fill you in on the details as we go. Aw, yeah. Well, the first task will be to decide which of the Hisui region's 3 Great Lakes to visit first. Right, and we better have a move on. No time to waste. Whenever we decide to go, we'll be in hot water if we were seen traveling together. I'm counting on you to handle this, admin, but don't cause Katie more trouble. Aww. They say this lake actually used to be a volcano. Then it erupted, leaving a huge crater that filled with water, and so Lake Variety was born. Wow, beautiful. It is protected by a Pokemon called Mesprit. It was when Mesprit took flight that people first learned the joys and sorrows of living, or that's how the old tales go anyway. Aw. Your arc phone is beeping. Wow. That's kind of neat. Whoa! My phone blasted a hole into the rock. That cave, it just appeared from nowhere. Is that the arc phone the professor was going on about? Let's do this, Katie. Mistress Kogita seemed quite intent that you would have to prove yourself to all 3 of the Pokemon that guard these lakes. This challenge was never for the faint of hearts. There's something about this place I can't quite put into words. Wow. Very beautiful. Menacing Pokemon stands before you. Ugh! True, it's the thing, Katie. Prove to the Pokemon of the lakes how strong you are. Lovely. I love having to battle against more Pokemon. Let's go, though. That's the way, Katie. I can tell by watching that you and the Pokemon you've caught in those little balls truly understand one another. Now let's see about the Pokemon of the lake. You feel a mysterious presence. But hey, Mesprit, cute! Wow, you look so cool. Your emotions, share them with me. They're yours. So it speaks from its mind straight to yours. Makes sense for a Pokemon that embodies an aspect of mind, I guess. When you fell to this land, what stirred into your heart? Surprise, panic, bewilderment? Probably panic because I was falling from the sky. How did it feel to bond with Pokemon and work together? Exciting. What did you feel when you mingled with Hisui's clans? We're all so different. It's a wide world. I don't know. We're all so different. What did you feel when cast out of the Galaxy team? I felt bitter. Life is complicated. I accepted it. I felt bitter a little bit. I'm not gonna lie. Take this piece of the spirit to bind the world once more. Ooh. Very nice, very nice. You obtained Mesphirit's Plume. Proof that you have completed the trial set by Mespirit, the being of emotion that lives in the lake Verity. This item is needed to forge the red chain. Okay. Kyon. That's sick. Alright, bye Mespirit. Peace out. I can't even imagine what that must feel like, having a Pokemon talk to you without words. Pretty cool. Well, the Pokemon full of mysteries, I guess. I can hardly even be surprised at things like this after seeing the sky itself so warped. Now, we're 2 lakes left to visit. Alrighty. Thank you guys so much for watching. We're going to wrap up the episode here. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, ring that bell. If you guys have been watching this playthrough series since the beginning, thank you guys so much. You guys have seen so much. You've seen my ups and my downs going through this playthrough. Basically having to learn to get good. But yeah, we are so close to beating the game. Probably only like 1 or 2 more episodes left, and then we will probably have Legends Arceus beaten, and then we'll be able to start shiny hunting in it. So exciting. If you guys want to start leaving hunt suggestions down below for when we beat the game. Without further ado, this is Katie's Dream Shine is out. Peace!